So an individual by the name Comrade Geni Ajanga, who happens to be in as exile, and he calls himself the Liberation War Hero, and is using an X account that is written anti-2030 agenda, has actually issued a statement, and in this statement, he unpacks, he warns retired General Chiwenga as well as also war veterans and the senior military officials of a plot to totally eliminate them. This comes as the number of retired military generals, war veterans that have died since Emerson Mnangagwa took over power, that is in 2017, keeps on escalating on a daily basis. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So let me quickly get to the letter. It's written open letter to the people of Zimbabwe, all military generals, war veterans, and opposition leaders. From Comrade Geni Ajanga, Liberation War hero in exile, stated 4 August 2026. And it says, "Good afternoon, fellow Zimbabweans." It's written in a similar fashion that it has always been written. And it says, "I come to you at this most critical and dangerous moment." So he characterized this moment we are in as the most critical and dangerous moment. I think we cannot shy away that there is indeed a plot to kill retired General Chiwenga and most probably other retired military personnel as well as war veterans. You remember at one point, Mnangagwa's ally, that is Hubert Angel, prophesied the death of Blessed Geza, and people thought it was a joke, but we saw that happening. He has done so also on retired General Chiwenga, even though he did not mention him by name. You could tell that he was speaking about the retired General Chiwenga. Similarly, when he was speaking about Blessed Geza, one would have thought he was just speaking about another person, but we knew that he was speaking about him. And let me just go through the letter. It says, "Bearing disheartening but fully verified information, Emerson and ZANU-PF have an active, advanced plot to assassinate Vice President Chiwenga, serving and retired military generals, war veterans, and opposition leaders. All those seen as obstacles to forcing through CAP 3. I am putting this statement into the public domain now, so it stands as permanent witness in the days and weeks ahead. I implore every single one of you, do not take this letter, do not take this matter for granted. This is a matter of life and death. Emerson kills. He has done it before and he will do it again without hesitation. I have it on good authority that this operation is led by Owen Muta Ngumbe, and they hold a detailed assassination menu listing multiple planned methods. First, bribe VP Chiwenga's own bodyguards and aides to poison him in secret. Second, bribe the bodyguard to place a toxic substance in his room while he sleeps. When he breathes it in, he will pass away in his sleep, and they will claim it was a heart attack or a natural cause. Third, organize a deliberately faulty aircraft, arrange official travel around the country to avoid suspicion, and stage a plane crash. Trusted associates include Tino Machakaire, Christopher Mtswangwa, and Monica Mtswangwa are marked to be sacrificed in this same incident to make it appear authentic. Fourthly, hire a hitman to shoot VP Chiwenga while he addresses a public gathering. It breaks my heart to say this, the very commander who led Operation Restore Legacy to remove dictatorship is now himself marked for elimination. Many of his loyal comrades have already been killed and lie at the National Heroes Acre. Those who remain are being bribed to turn against him. But those taking these offers do not know the true nature of Emerson. His rule is built on use and kill, use and dump. He used VP Chiwenga in 2017 for his own rise. And now that he has no further use for him, he wants him dead. Wake up, generals. Wake up before it is too late. If you allow yourselves to be used against him, you will be the next on the list. You are being sent to your own end. Emerson and his allies say they are running out of time. They are racing to implement CAP 3 and have declared that anyone standing in their way must be sent to the Heroes Acre first. Nor is this danger limited to the military. Also marked for elimination are opposition leaders Jacob Ngarivume, Jacob Sikala, Tendai Biti, and Jameson Timber, alongside Reverend Gupakwashe Mtata, chairperson of the CTF organization, which represented citizens in opposition. These illegal which represented citizens in opposing these illegal constitutional amendments. All of you are seen as enemies to their plans. To you, named comrades and all opposition leaders, take extreme care. Do not attend unknown meetings you did not arrange yourselves. Do not trust people who suddenly send messages saying they want to meet or find you. This is a known tactic used by ZANU-PF agents to set traps. Most importantly, never accept any bribe or offer of money from them. If you take it, they will frame you, arrest you, and then have you killed. Their gifts are bait for death. All these leaders, MPs, and supporters are targeted to die in what will be staged to look like ordinary accidents or natural deaths. I write this with great sorrow. I hate assassination and bloodshed. Our people deserve to live free, safe, and in dignity. Finally, I must add this warning. State security agents have repeatedly approached my spokesperson, President Anti-2030, trying to silence him. First, they offered 700,000 US dollars. Now they have upped their bribe to 1.5 million cash US dollars, simply to make him stop exposing these crimes. I have told him clearly they are not gifts. It's a trap. They are hunting him too. And if he takes their money, they will have his head on a platter, never yield, sell out. Let this letter remain forever on record. The truth is out, and no plot can hide it forever. It goes on to say, Pamberine Zimbabwe, Pamberine Kubatana, yours in the struggle, Comrade Kakeni Ajanga, Liberation War hero in exile. So this communique, as you hear it, the individuals targeted, it's retired General Chiwenga, the retired military personnel, as well as also senior members of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces. And the letter states what I have always said, that you should never trust Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. The people who are used now to get rid of fellow comrades, definitely when Mnangagwa is done using them, he's going to go after them because they remain a threat to his existence. And that's how he has survived. Look at what he was very close to Robert Gabriel Mugabe. He was an ally to Robert Gabriel Mugabe. Mugabe trusted him. He knew each and every secret of Robert Gabriel Mugabe, and most probably he could trust his advisors. That is Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. In 2017, retired General Chiwenga trusted Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa to such an extent that when he was down politically, he made it a point that he fight for him. Not only did he do so, after fighting for him, he made sure that he gave him the most powerful position in the land. He was supposed to take that position for himself, but guess what has happened? Not so long, not many years ago, but just few years down the line, Chiwenga almost lost his life. About 3 years, almost within a space of 3 years, since he did such sacrifices to Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. So this should be a lesson to those thinking that at the moment is targeting Chiwenga, retired generals, as well as active serving senior military leaders, and also as well as opposition political leaders that have stood firm against Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, the likes of Tendai Biti, the likes of, all these opposition politicians that have been standing up. Temba, I've forgotten Jacob Ngarivume, the ones that are listed on the document that I have just read. These are the targeted individuals, yes. Jacob Ngarivume, Job Sikala, Tendai Biti, and Jameson Timber. These are the targeted individuals. They have given him sleepless nights. They are challenging him to the judiciary system, and they are systematically doing so to expose the judiciary system in case it decides to continue protecting and defending Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. The challenges, I can tell you, that have been mounted against Mnangagwa, of course, the Constitutional Court keeps on dismissing them, but not all these legal challenges are easily dismissed by the Constitutional Court. At some point, as much as they do so, they expose themselves to the region as well as also to the world about what we have always spoken about the judicial system, that it is a captured institution, an extension of ZANU-PF, serving the interest of ZANU-PF. The current president, Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, at one point took a platform and said, we are army, we are the courts, we are referring to all institutions, that ZANU-PF is those institutions, saying we are the police, we are everything. In simple terms, he was saying we have captured all the state institutions. So there is no independent state institution in Zimbabwe, because the very same Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa is on record saying so. But you know, that is why these state institutions, they can arrest, they can detain, they can torture, innocent political activists. Why do they do so? Because they are captured. They are not serving the interest of the people of Zimbabwe. So an information, a very critical information released by Comrade Kageni Ajanga. You see, you must take this information for granted at your own peril. This is an individual who appears to have worked with the system and who appears actually to know the operations. In fact, he has raised several aspects that they are trying to employ against, and we will be looking in the next live broadcast on this matter in detail. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Take note, Hloniphani Ncube is going to release his gospel extended play album on the 11th of August, that is 2026. It's a few days, it must be next week, and it will be available on all digital platforms. It's a live recorded album consisting of 3 tracks. You are going also to watch the videos on this platform. I'm counting on your support. Is signing off. Let me love and